Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Money Mindset channel. I want to share the single best piece of advice I ever received from a millionaire mentor back when I was just starting out. I thought I'd never have enough money to buy the things I dreamed of, and he told me this: don't worry about making millions. Focus on your first 100K, because after that, your net worth skyrockets. I didn't fully understand it at the time, but I followed his advice. To my surprise, he was absolutely right. So, why are the first $100,000 so difficult for you to accumulate, and what makes them the critical tipping point for wealth? This is the million-dollar question, or I guess the $100,000 question. If you've ever felt like you're stuck in the financial slow lane, make sure to hit that like button and stick around, because what I'm about to share will change your perspective forever. Part 1. The brutal reality of the first $100,000. There are two primary reasons why the initial grind to your first 100K can feel nearly impossible. Let's break them down. Reason number 1. Your earning power hasn't leveled up yet. Think of your early career like being a low-level player in a video game. You simply haven't been playing long enough to develop the advanced skills and experience that allow you to compete with the seasoned veterans. This is exactly what it's like when you're trying to earn money in your youth, and this problem is getting worse. A recent study found that Generation Z has 86% less purchasing power than my generation, the boomers, had at the same age. This is partly because older generations are working longer, making the most prestigious, high-paying jobs much scarcer. But there's a ray of hope. The Internet is the great equalizer. It gives young people like you a massive advantage in areas like social media and online side hustles, where most older folks can't keep pace. Reason number 2. Compound interest hasn't kicked in yet. You've probably heard of compound interest being compared to a snowball rolling downhill. As you invest money pushing the snowball, it picks up more snow on the way down. The bigger the snowball gets, the more snow it accumulates with each rotation. This sounds amazing, but here's the catch. When you have less than $100,000, your snowball isn't big enough to generate significant returns. To put this in perspective, let's say you invest $10,000 in an S&P 500 index fund with a 7% average annual return. After 5 full years, you will have made only $4,166. That's 5 years of waiting for a return that feels disappointingly small. In the beginning, the amount of money you can contribute is far more important than the returns you're generating. This requires hustle. Seriously, the guy who taught me this had to have at least 3 side hustles simultaneously just to make enough money. It means working long hours and resisting the powerful temptation to spend on fancy vacations or designer clothes. Part 2. The magic tipping point. Why everything accelerates after $100,000. Once your snowball finally reaches that $100,000 mark, compound interest transforms from a minor helper into an unstoppable force. The growth starts to accelerate dramatically. Look at how the numbers play out if you invest $10,000 per year at a 7% return. 0 to $100,000 takes 7.84 years. 100,000 to 200,000 takes only 5.1 years, 35% faster. 200,000 to 300,000 takes just 3.78 years. 300,000 to 400,000 takes 3 years. 400,000 to 500,000 takes only 2.5 years. The secret is to reach that first $100,000 milestone as fast as humanly possible. Once you do, building wealth becomes almost inevitable. To drive this point home, consider this. If you save up $100,000, invest it in a low-cost index fund, and never add another penny, you would still become a millionaire in 33 years. That's the incredible power you unlock at the 100K mark. If the idea of becoming a millionaire by accident, just by getting to 100K, doesn't blow your mind, I don't know what will. If it does, hit that subscribe button, because we're just getting started. Part 3. The Blueprint, your 6-step method to reach 100K. So, how do you level up your earning power and give your financial snowball the mass it needs to start compounding? This is where the GROWTH method comes in. I created this simple, actionable method to get through that initial phase, and it can help you too. G. Get control of your finances. There is only one way to gain real control, and that's through budgeting. Think of your budget as the first step in building your snowball. It's how you figure out exactly how much snow you can pack together each month to get the ball started. Don't see it as a set of restrictive rules. See it as your guide to making conscious decisions. You don't have to be overly frugal, but you absolutely must understand the difference between your needs and your wants. R. Reduce high-interest debt. Did you know the average American has $21,800 in debt? If that's you, you're not alone. High-interest debt is the dark side of compound interest. It's the evil twin of your investment account. Think of it as a hot sun constantly melting your snowball as you try to push it downhill. If you're losing ground to that heat, you'll never reach the tipping point where your money works for you. The secret is to list all your debts and prioritize paying off the ones with the highest interest rates first. Reframe this in your mind. Every payment you make is an investment in your first 100K. O. Optimize your tax strategy. Let's be clear, we're talking about legal tax avoidance, not illegal tax evasion. The smartest people use the rules to their advantage. As an entrepreneur, you get one huge advantage employees don't. You are taxed on profits, not just salary. This means you can deduct business expenses, write-offs from your earnings, protecting your snowball from the heat of taxes.
For example, if you love technology, you could start a YouTube channel reviewing gadgets. Once the channel starts generating income, the cost of the gadgets you review can become a justifiable, tax-deductible business expense. The creator I learned this from did it with his radio-controlled model shop, and his son does it with his video production company. They built businesses around their passions and used pre-tax snow to build their ball faster. Widen your income streams. If you can, start a side hustle. This isn't just a trend, it's a financial necessity for many. In 2023, a staggering 50% of Americans have a side hustle, and that includes people already earning over $100,000 per year. A side hustle diversifies your income and gives you more money, more snow to pack on to your investment snowball. The more snow you can add manually, the faster your snowball reaches the size where gravity and compounding take over. Trust the process. It's easy to get frustrated at the beginning when your investment account seems to barely move. This is the psychological challenge where most people quit. You have to ground your feelings in logic and trust the long-term power of compounding. Consider this. Investing $250 per month for 40 years at a 7% return grows to $656,000. The truly mind-blowing part is that $536,000 of that is pure profit from compound interest. Your actual contribution is just $120,000. Whenever you feel impatient, remember that math. It's the logical proof that helps you stay the course when your emotions are telling you it's not working. Hone your self-discipline. Self-discipline is the glue that holds all these other steps together. It's the consistent daily effort of pushing the snowball, even when it feels heavy and progress seems invisible. Without it, the best financial plan in the world is useless. It's what gets you to budget, pay down debt, build a side hustle, and stay invested when you feel like giving up. Discipline is the currency of success. The more work you put in now, the richer your future will become. Conclusion. Your journey starts now. The path to your first $100,000 is a difficult, uphill grind. It requires sacrifice, hustle, and an immense amount of discipline. But once you reach that milestone, you unlock an almost inevitable acceleration toward wealth. From that point on, compound interest takes over and does the heavy lifting for you. You now have the blueprint. So, let me know in the comments, what is the very first step you're going to take today to start building your 100K snowball? Thanks for watching. Now go start building that snowball, and I'll see you in the next video.